In this video I will show you how to install SimOnAStick that you can use to run your own local Open Simulator on Windows, and you can use that to build your own designs locally and have a local backup of everything that you do, and then you publish the 3D models that you make locally to different grids. But then you always have your own local copy of the work you have done, and even though if the grid you're running it on goes down and there's no backup, then you have a local backup of any work that you have done. How to install SimOnAStick? Well, you go to the website called SimOnAStick.com. You press this link, single sim installer, and then it will download a Windows installer. And you double click the Windows installer. Yes. And then it says welcome, and you say next, and you accept the license. This is important. Here it says where it wants to install it. Don't install it on your local machine. You can do that as well if you don't have a USB stick, or otherwise browse to the USB stick. I put a USB stick in my D drive, the removable disk, and I press OK. Now if I press next, it will install it. I already did that. It takes a bit of time. After you have installed it, you will see on your desktop that you got this icon, Mouse, and you got this icon, OpenSim. If you double click this mouse, then it will start the Apache and MySQL server that is required to run the Open Simulator. Now it says Apache is running and MySQL is running. Then you can start the OpenSim. This is starting the Open Simulator server. This is the second time I run it, so it will be a bit quicker. The first time it needs to install something in the database and takes a bit more time. Then you need to wait for this to run through, and when it's ready it will say logins enabled. That means that now you're ready to log in. Minimize that. Then you have here in the place where you installed SimOnAStick, there's how to start and log in. This is the important part. We launched the two servers, and now we just need to add the grid and log in with the user called SimOnAStick, password 123. So we open our viewer. I have the Singularity viewer here. Open that. And then you need to go to Grid Manager to add this SimOnAStick, as I already did. So go to Grid Manager, as you say create, then you copy this URL, put it in here, and give it a name. Like that. And then you press OK. Then you get it in here in the Grid Manager. And then the username was SimOnAStick. That's what I wrote here. And the password is 123. And then you can log in. So now it's loading the virtual world. This is the virtual world. When you get in, the only thing in the world is this one. I then created a box here. And that means that I can start building my own 3D designs here with this one. And when I do some stuff here, this is my local backup of any designs that I do. So I can select my models here and just link them together. Let's just try to export it as Colada. Export textures, everything is normal. Then I'll try to do it again to my desktop. Just call it boxes. Export. Object successfully exported to my desktop with the Colada, the XML format that describes my 3D object.